Hello, everyone. Welcome to Grindcast, the podcast that belongs online.
That's where we belong.
That's where we belong. I'm Matt, as always, and who else is here today?
Will?
And Jason.
All right, that's fantastic. So we got that crap out of the way.
Indeed.
All those pleasantries.
Yeah. All right. Go.
The hard facts.
Hard facts. Hard news. That's what we're going to get with it. That's our new segment, hard news. Starting today.
20% harder than diamond.
Aren't you guys happy after like 50-some episodes we're finally getting this shit figured out? Okay, so what the hell's in the news? Oh yeah, this guy, Shearer. He decided he can't make money, so he's coming back to The Simpsons.
He's like, I have no career unless I'm Mr. Burns.
Why the hell is he coming back?
They threw money at him, I'm sure.
Like, literally?
Just like threw
They just follow him around.
Just stacks of 50s. Just Matt Groening's going past in his Homer car. Just throw stacks of...
No, I see it like this. They were just walking behind him. Hey, that's me throwing money at him. Come back.
They're just,
I don't want to, guys.
just following Shearer around. He's getting his groceries. Just like throw a stack in his cart. Here you go. Groceries on us. It's like, if you want to come back, we always took such good care of you, Shearer. It's like, I was thinking about working for South Park.
really,
I was going to be the new chef.
spreading my wings.
The new chef. I was going to be the new chef. Hello, children. Excellent. You know, Shearer, this just ain't working out. You seem like you should fit somewhere else. So, yeah. What, are you looking it up? Is that what you're doing on your phone?
He was off the show for what?
No.
3 months? 3 months, like May, I think is when they said.
Was he actually off?
Well, like he wasn't.
I haven't watched the show in like 10 years.
Well, I don't
it's not been
know.
good.
I'm sure all the episodes that were coming out were pre-recorded.
Right.
But I think like in May was when he announced he was leaving, and
I think
like,
so, yeah.
less than 3 months later, all of a sudden he's like, "I'm back, bitches."
Old ass kid. Just kicks over. I'm back, bitches. I'm like, well, we didn't really come up with a, contract or anything. It's like, I'm back.
The weird thing is, he's only missed 6 episodes.
Yeah.
And he plays a lot of fucking characters.
Well, he does. He does. I mean, it was good for them to get him back, but like the show would have survived without him. But
Oh, it definitely would. It's up to like, what, season 25
I
now?
think it would have been funny if
27 this starts this fall.
I think it would have been
damn
funny
it.
if they like really jumped the gun. They're like, oh man, he's never going to come back. So they have like this giant like Stephen King under the dome mass killing of all these characters and shit. And then he's just like, hi guys, I'm back. They're like, oh shit.
That would
All
be
right.
pretty excellent.
Alternate universe timeline.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That was a
Well,
Halloween
now
episode,
in the
guys.
Simpsons
Yeah.
in the Simpsons movie, they killed off Dr. Nick.
Right.
But yet, I think I've seen him back on the show since then. So they really don't care about continuity. So,
Well, Simpsons did it.
yeah.
So. Well, speaking of other animated shows, South Park has been renewed until the year 2019. That's like the longest renewing contract I've ever... Because I thought most of them renew on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
Because that's what South Park was doing for a while.
Or at least a 3-year contract. This
Yeah,
is
I guess, like,
nuts.
Trey and Matt were just like, I'm tired of signing contracts, so can we just do this for like 4 years? Comedy Central's like, well... Besides Key and Peele, you're all we got left. So. Sure.
Yeah, they do comedy specials every now and then.
Yeah, every now and then. I mean,
Every 2 months.
Comedy Central wasn't like it was back in its heyday when like you actually had shows dedicated to like stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
And then you had decent shows that were like, good on their own. It wasn't just kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that show's going down, so let's get a bunch of our other stars in there and try to make it.
What happened was, Chappelle left, and
Well,
they
yeah.
were just like, fuck, we were gonna just completely use him for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Then he left.
They're like,
What are we
man,
gonna do?
Well, we can't do another black guy. So the next logical step is to go Hispanic. What's Mencia up to? We'll call it something in your face, like Word of Mencia. And we'll give it the same title like the Chappelle Show had. Nobody will know the difference.
Yeah. People just laugh
Except-
that up.
Yeah.
people that, actually pay
Except people that were like, hey, this isn't Chappelle.
Wait a minute.
attention.
I'd rather them do more of Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy, yeah.
That other guy that I can't remember his name. They hosted it for like the
fuck.
3rd season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name either, but
We'll just call him Ashy Larry.
Rollins.
We'll just call him Ashy Larry.
Darnell Rollins.
Darnell
Yes,
Rollins.
yes.
There you go. How the hell do you...
I like that show. It's hilarious.
He's the I'm Rich Biatch guy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Which was... I guess that was the actual, like, I guess you could call it their music for his production company at that time. It was like, I'm rich, bitch!
Yeah.
And then it was like the lamb, like, I thank you! I remember that because I have season 1 on DVD in here and I still watch it every now and then.
It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's great. Second season was like the best season, in my opinion.
Second. Well, it's kind of interchangeable, but season 2 had some of the better episodes. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
But South Park, they can keep going because they just follow pop culture.
They do.
Well, yeah. Anything that's in the news, they can just make an episode out of it.
They do that week too, which is
They turn them around quick.
they're really
Yeah, I don't know
relevant
if
all the time.
I don't know if I mentioned this on the show before, and I'm not even sure if it's still on Netflix anymore, so I don't even know why I'm mentioning it. But
This may not mean anything. All right.
you might not even be able to see it anymore. There was a documentary on Netflix a while back that was like behind the scenes of how they do their show.
You did mention this.
Did I mention this?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then go back to that episode, which I don't remember which one.
No one knows what it is. What I
Yeah,
know
just start at the beginning. Just listen the whole way through.
Go about 5
should.
minutes in, then
Yeah.
go 20 minutes in, then go 30 minutes in, and if you didn't see it then rewind and go 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, just go a couple times through.
Or you can just listen to it and support the show.
True.
Could.
Yeah. Because
Like
we're
and
good online.
subscribe. Comments
Online.
even.
It's where we belong. We got the talent.
It's our home.
It's well. All right. I want to go into this one. Now, I feel really bad right now because I'm mentioning all these different articles and I only read tidbits of this stuff. So I'm going in with like no knowledge and just like, hey,
Going in with BuzzFeed knowledge.
yeah, pretty much. There's a new service called Gameflip, and I saw a couple people brought a couple of our friends and stuff. They had this on their Facebook feeds as well. It's online, basically used game selling platform, and I think it kind of works like eBay. You can name your prices and all that stuff, but if you do not sell, Gameflip will at least give you the option to sell it to them for the same going price that GameStop sells a used game.
So
for.
basically, this is a company trying to kill GameStop.
Yes, which I am 100% behind.
But this has been done before, kind of.
Has it been done as well before?
No,
This
not
is
online.
a really good
But we
platform to do.
had Game Crazy that actually had quite a few stores, at least on the East
Game
Coast.
Crazy killed itself. This is an
Well,
awesome.
they weren't very good with
Yeah.
knowing what they had.
This is an awesome video. I want anybody who's listening to go and see. Now I'm going to drop somebody else's name. You can search him on YouTube if you want. You can also search him on Google and go to his site. It's called the Spoonie Experiment. On his site, he had what were the Game Crazy employee training videos.
Mm-hmm.
They are such a delight to watch.
I gotta see this.
Because there's a woman named Zelda, and all she does is act street
yeah,
the entire time.
That's true.
She's like this overweight white woman, like suburbs. Yeah, it's great. And she'll just be like, "Man, that was a sick move, dog." and then like the people that are even hosting the video, she'll be like, "Back to you guys," and they're like, "Okay." It's great. You gotta watch it.
God damn it.
I am for any company trying to take GameStop out of the running. I was excited when I thought Walmart was going to sell used games, and then they were like, yeah, we don't know how to do this.
Best Buy doesn't either.
No. Like Walmart, you get a game, and then they're like, all right, well, I guess this is Sonic Riders. Sonic's kind of popular, so $35.
God damn it.
Oops.
And then people are just coming in like, is this a joke?
Did you move the decimal?
I mean, I gotta make a choice between Sonic...
I'd give you about $3.50.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I gotta make a choice between Sonic Riders and food. Gotta feed my family.
Yeah, those prices aren't getting rolled back. What are you talking about?
Always low
Well,
prices.
as far as like online, like used game, like where you can go to buy online used games, other than eBay, other than Amazon. There is a site called Game Gavel, which specifically...
Oh, gavel.
Yeah.
You said
gavel.
Yeah, gavel. Gavel, as in the
I'm
end of the
starting my
auction.
own now. Game Gooses.
Game Goose. It's basically, it's an online auction site for specifically games.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, though, is you're not going to really find a deal there because it's specifically games. You're better off going on eBay and just hitting the buy it now, or somebody lists low, or, hitting an auction that ends at an odd time.
In all honesty, over my years of collecting games, I've gone to 2 places all the time. eBay. Mm-hmm. Well, I could say 3.
Yard sales.
Flea markets and yard sales.
Yep.
That's the 3 places where I amass my collection. And as far as I'm concerned, that's only I'd like to see somebody take GameStop out and become more of a place to,
More friendly to the actual consumer.
another user-friendly place to go that isn't just trying to suck you for everything that you're worth, and then have children with muscular dystrophy on a video sitting there, advertising their company.
Yeah.
Saying how great they are because they can get pre-downloaded shit and...
It's all right. It's all right.
I hate it.
It's alright. So, Gameflip, I hope it works out. It just... When you're going online and it's like a lot of mail order stuff, you get a little worried. Like, okay, I could trade in my stuff. Am I sure it's going to get there? Kind of thing.
That's also
how does the
true.
money get put into my account? It's through PayPal. Am I getting it with fees? All these kinds of questions kind of pop up. I mean, we could have investigated it more, but you know what? That's not what we're here for.
No.
We're here to get them
We're here
the world themselves.
Yeah, we're here to speculate the news that you can go out and read and get the actual...
Honestly, we're not much different than the regular news.
No.
Well, sometimes we're better.
We're actually getting bought out by Fox News.
Yeah. Yeah, News Corp called me.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you guys belong on the internet.
I hope you talking to that bottle picks up on the mic perfectly.
That was pretty excellent.
Like, what was it, a turbine?
There for a moment.
Is it an air tunnel
for a moment that I was talking to News Corp. That's News Corp. That's
them.
the voice of News Corp.
Their microphones are terrible.
It's like, yes, this is News Corp. I'd like to buy
What are you talking to, like, tin cans? Yeah, here, it's like, this is News Corp. We read you loud and clear, Will. What's happening out there in Afghanistan?
You figured News Corp would have better audio than that.
No.
They have you, like, behind a wall, like, popping, like, the shipping, like, bubbles. Like, it's a war!
They're not going to be doing that anymore.
Yes.
Bubble wrap is reducing the amount of air in it to lower prices, so they will not be poppable.
They will not be poppable. I read that.
So why the fuck are we going to use it?
To ship my games to Gameflip.
So now we're going to have less air to protect things that needed cushioning to begin with to send.
It's still just as safe, I guess, but it's
Why don't we just stop making those
unpoppable.
annoying-ass fucking shipping peanuts?
Oh,
And we keep the air in the fucking...
Those things attach to everything.
Yeah. I mean, this is exactly what I wanted to talk about today. It's right there. Oh, wait, it's not on the list anywhere.
Those packing peanuts have attached themselves to the news.
Let me tell you about packing peanuts.
Get that off there.
Get out of here.
Jesus.
It's disgusting.
No, I'm all for it. We'll see how it goes. Probably go better than GameStop's retro stuff.
Oh, definitely will, because you really want to buy a copy of, like, Super Mario Kart for $20?
Yeah.
Well, since we're talking about some news stuff, I want to bring this one in. I thought this was really funny. Sega. You guys remember who that is, right?
I think the guys with the blue guy, right?
Yeah, there's that blue chinchilla. Right? Was it a turtle? I don't remember.
I think it was a turtle.
That's right. Sonic the Turtle.
His girlfriend's like a bear.
Yeah, gotta go thorough. Sega officially, this was on GameSpot that I saw this. They officially apologized to fans for the last 10 years of games they put out.
That's a big gap.
What do they expect to gain from that other than, like...
Like, people are gonna be sitting there like, it's about damn time.
I mean, it kind of is.
I've been waiting.
All the Sega fanboys just sit there. It's like, man, I've been waiting since the Saturn to hear you say I'm sorry.
But I like how they apologize, but they don't promise anything.
Oh, no, they did. They did.
They did? Okay.
They said that they promised to bring better content to consoles, and they actually are developing a new game for consoles within the coming year.
Okay.
They did not announce what it was.
All right.
A new game as in a previous...
I don't know if it's a new IP,
series,
or they're just like...
A new IP would be pretty cool.
Yeah, or it's like Sonic 06 remastered or something. I don't know.
Sonic 1 remastered.
They could do like one of those collections and give it some, like, Sonic DX3 RWX.
Ultra fast.
Sonic WRX Subaru Edition.
All right, so they're promising something, but they won't name it, and they're apologizing that they've been bad for the last 10 years. We so sorry.
Is that what the cigarette sounds like to you? You know, they're like, man, I sure do apologize for everything we've done. Oh man, we're so sorry.
Damn it.
Sonic Colors was okay, but
Don't look at you.
we really do apologize for that Sonic Boom. We're sending you a free ticket for Minute Maid Lemonade. You can get a free Rita's on us.
That'd be
No gelati though, just the ice.
That'd be upstanding of them.
Free coupon to everybody in the world.
For anybody who's been wronged by Sega.
That's everybody.
Anybody who can prove that they bought a Sega product in the past 10 years gets a free Rita's.
That's not even worth it.
Pull out my receipt for Nights on the Wii.
God damn.
That should have never existed.
Like, I imagine, like, how depressing it would feel, like, if they did something like that. Like, they're just opening things up. They're like, oh, yeah, I remember we did that. All right, next one. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Someone actually bought this title?
Like, really, when I wrote this apology letter, I was just thinking about Sonic Boom. I forgot we did this other shit.
What was that one where you can play with, like, 3 Sonic characters?
Oh, geez, that's...
Because that
all
was
of them.
really... No.
Oh,
like,
Sonic Heroes.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that in a previous episode. Go back to that episode and listen to it the whole way through.
That fucking game.
Yeah, they should apologize for that, too.
Yeah.
God damn.
Sonic 4 Episode 2.
Sega,
I would like a handwritten letter from Sega of America.
Please.
It's just like...
From every single employee.
Yeah. They should all sign it.
I swear, like, if anybody wants to start a new business out there, they should just look at everything Sega's done and do the exact opposite. Because this is a company that was in near a bankruptcy, and then they purchased other game studios' rights to their games and stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be like having a pirate ship with a giant gaping hole in it and just being like, hey, you know what that needs? Another giant hole.
That's really what it's lacking.
It's not symmetrical now. We have one on the other side.
We need as many giant holes as we possibly can get in this ship.
Take the word ship away, and I love that sentence. As many giant holes as we can possibly get our hands on. So what else do I want to do here? Let's put some comic book news in here. I haven't done that in a little while. And since Comic Connection liked us, we probably should do that every once in a while.
Yeah, shout out to Comics Connection.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I work there now. Work there part-time. Marvel Cinematic Universe getting Spider-Man. And Tom Holland, I think, was the guy they said was going to play Spider-Man. Mm. And they had announced who Aunt May was going to be. And you're going to have to say the name because I'm going to say the wrong one.
Marissa Tomei.
Thank you. I was going to say Taya Leone again.
No.
George's
she's
crush.
Married to David Duchovny.
Oh, I thought she was married to Joe Pesci.
No, you're Marissa Tomei and Taya Leone. We're getting them mixed up again.
No, I thought Marissa Tomei was married to Joe Pesci. They played a convincing couple in My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah. She's a good actress.
Anyway, Spider-Man.
I loved her in The Wrestler.
Yeah. And this new Amazing Spider-Man, Joe Pesci's trying to help Spider-Man out of a legal problem.
Right. Right. And Herman Munster plays a judge. No.
Joe Pesci's like, yeah, when we're done with this, I need you to help me get into this little kid's house. They got all these gold-plated chandeliers and shit that I want to steal. Candelabras down in their sex dungeon.
That is not an awful Joe Pesci.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right.
It's not too bad.
So, yeah. So,
I just think it's going to be weird because she's one of those actresses that doesn't really hide that she's, like, Italian. But you know, like...
I get what you're saying.
Like, Aunt May was just, like, a regular person. She was a regular woman. She doesn't have, like, that whole, like, you know, like, yo, hey, you know, it's been like if they got Rosie Perez to play fucking Aunt May. You know? Yo, Peters, you got responsibilities and shit.
It's not that bad. But I get what you're saying.
See, this is the face I see every time I think of her.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I'm thinking. That's gonna be Aunt May.
Yeah. That's gonna be Aunt May. She doesn't even look old enough to be Aunt May.
She doesn't.
See, I mean, it was like Sally Field. You had like the fucking Crypt Keeper on there.
When I first,
so fucking rude. God damn
she looks terrible in that movie.
She was a great Mary Todd Lincoln. But anyway,
tell us what movie that was from.
When I heard that she was being cast as, I thought they were actually doing the Aunt May movie that they were hinting about, where she was younger and like an agent or something, and it's like a spy, and I'm like, wait.
When Marvel decided to go off
happen.
Yeah, when Marvel decided to really go off the rails a little bit. Yeah.
It's a different universe. We can just do whatever we want.
Is that Sean Connery? Sean Connery's in the lead over there? He's just in a meeting. He's like, gentlemen, the other day I said, fuck it.
Let's just make another universe.
We'll just make a more. I want to hunt for Red October in Marvel. I want me and Junior fighting Red Skull. Those damn Nazis.
I'd watch the shit out of that.
I'd watch those living fuck out of that.
Oh my god.
I'd have it watched 4 times before it even was made.
Wait, what were we talking about again?
We're talking about Sean Connery.
Oh, okay, all right.
Starring in the new upcoming film, Sean Connery vs. Red Skull.
I'm down.
Subtitled Indiana Jones.
Killing those fucking Nazis.
Indiana Jones and the Hunt for the Red Skull.
I'm on board.
Starring Chris Pratt.
As Red Skull. And Sean Connery.
And Indiana Jones.
And a Velociraptor. Nah, that was a good movie. So, alright, we're 22 minutes in. I think I'm going to be done with news for this episode. Because we got some interesting request topics this week.
Yeah.
I want to do the cereal one. I remember.
All right.
I remember that one.
And you know what? When I first heard this request topic, I was thinking, oh, this is what Matt's going to talk about, because you and I have had conversations about cereals.
Yeah, we have those old bickering, like old couple relationships where we bicker about things that don't matter.
This is like that bit that Jerry was talking about in Seinfeld, where he's like talking about cereal.
Yeah. Yeah. You can. I can talk about cereal for hours.
You know,
people love the stuff.
I eat cereal more often in the evening than I do in the morning, to be honest with you. In the morning,
cereal's good anytime.
In the morning when I'm on the go, I just grab a breakfast bar. But like when I want to really sit down and curl up with a bowl of cinnamon
toast crunch. You gotta eat cereal while you're driving.
When you get to a red light, you
Every time you stop, you eat your cereal.
Yeah.
And then you balance it in your other hand while you drive.
Yeah. Perfectly safe.
Well, I think my favorite children's cereal of all time, I say children's because I'll be eating it when I'm 90. If I live that long, it's probably going to kill me from eating it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
General Mills, we would love to be sponsored by you. Fuck. What'd you do?
I have a goddamn funny bone. My whole left arm is
You notice how it's not funny?
God damn it.
I was talking about Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Can you calm down?
Yeah, we got important shit going on over here.
I'm sorry.
You can stop hurting yourself on your own time.
Oh, shit.
So Cinnamon Toast Crunch is your favorite childhood cereal?
Yeah.
Now, see, for me, it's a tie between that and the Lucky Charms. Because I have a soft spot for Lucky Charms in my heart.
It was created
because it's there. It's all the marshmallows.
Also a General Mills product. General Mills,
Yeah.
you can email us and we'll
Have
come
you tried
to your cereal conventions.
The Lucky Charms, it's all marshmallows.
No, that's pointless.
Now,
See, that is a
Charms.
perfect example of too much of a good thing.
yeah.
Yeah. You get a whole bowl of marshmallows.
Like, who was the fat ass at General Mills that was like, all I need is just all marshmallows? And they're just like, God damn it, Jerry, you should go go to a goddamn doctor.
What are you talking about? You're literally leaking cereal right now.
It's coming out of your armpits. Heart stores and horseshoes, Jerry.
Jerry's really dedicated.
He's like,
really dedicated to the cause.
I'm a worker here for 4 years, and I'm healthy as a horse.
A diabetic horse.
Jerry told me about hard times. Hard times, brother. Hard times when you work at the cereal company for 30 years. 30 years you work at the cereal company. And they come up and they give you, go watch it and say, a computer just took your job, buddy.
I want to buy cereal with a gold watch. The fuck kind of shit is this?
As for me,
have me that golden crisp.
As a kid, I gravitated more towards this, like, obviously the really sweet cereals, but I've always really liked Life. Life is a fantastic cereal.
I really gotta get that Cricket
Life.
soundtrack.
I mean, I ate some Life growing up.
I eat a whole box.
I ate some Life.
Seems kind of weird to say it like that, but yeah.
I put some Life in a bowl and I ate it.
Just crunched it on down. Pour some 1% on top of that. Good to go.
You know what really freaks me out are the people that eat cereal with water because they don't like milk or they can't add milk.
I thought that was a joke.
No, it's a real thing.
That's a punchline, right?
That was in Friday, I think.
I went to...
there was water in that shit.
I went to middle school and there was a kid, he didn't have milk in the house, so he put soda on his cereal. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you?
I'll be honest, I know somebody that put Soko and Cocoa Puffs, so what can I say?
Like, comment, subscribe if you know who you are. We do.
But as a kid, I also remember getting boxes of Waffle Crisp, which back then was like 900% sugar.
It was. It was right on the box now with more sugar.
See, what I will never forget growing up was the confusing campaign of Cookie Crisp. It had so many mascot changes.
Well, it went from...
It was like the Sega of the cereal world.
They were like robbers with a dog, right?
Yeah.
And then
and then a cop was introduced.
Chasing them. And then all of a sudden it was a wolf.
Yeah.
The wolf is now.
Yeah, didn't the cop become a dog eventually at some point?
Yeah, the cop became a dog, and then it was just a dog. And then the dog started chasing a wolf because it tried to come and steal his cereal. And now it's just the wolf.
Because the wolf got rid of all of them.
Yeah.
It's like some kind of weird evolution.
I guess
it's like Darwin drew this up years ago. You know?
Yeah. This is how
it works.
Cookie Crisp will work.
Everything becomes wolves. He's also Sean Connery. Sean Connery is Charles Darwin.
I want that movie too.
Charles Darwin, son of a bitch. Sean Connery is your childhood.
We all came forth from the ooze. Primordial ooze, I say.
The primordial ooze. Not that stuff that made the turtles.
Breakfast cereals.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you remember the TMNT cereal? So here's what...
Yeah.
I remember that because it turned your milk colors. I'm sorry, I refuse to eat any cereal that turns my milk a color that it should not be.
Lucky Charms kind of did that.
No, well, yeah, you can excuse Lucky Charms for it though, because it was just like it kind of like your milk took on all the colors of the rainbow spectrum, so it kind of turned like black.
like Fruity Pebbles kind of did the same thing, but I think
I will give Fruity Pebbles a pass though, because it is one of the most delicious, disappointing cereals. Like you pour it, you put your milk in, you start it, you're like, this is nice.
Yeah.
It's crispy, it's got nice sugary flavor. And then you get 3 spoons in, you're like,
it's all
kelp.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. And then Cocoa Pebbles, it's just like, yeah, you guys just took Cocoa Puffs and shredded them. You cheap bastards. And then there were those cereals that they tried to market for kids that were supposed to be healthy, and no kids wanted them. Except one kid I know. Kix.
I like Kix.
Now my wife loves Berry Berry Kicks.
Those are
but you can't get it just anywhere.
You can't.
Well, because it's too good.
It's the penultimate.
See, Kix
cereal.
wanted to make that healthy cereal for kids, and they're like, well, we'll just do berry Kix. We'll give them something. And then, like, kids are eating them, and they're like, oh, wow, these are actually good for kids.
You know
the
what
kids
Kix,
want them.
Kix will always remind me of is people using them for, like, Christmas decorations.
Yes.
Because they'll string the Kix. I'm like,
with popcorn.
Like, why did you pick that? I mean, there's other cereals you could have done that with.
Well, see, when I did it as a kid, I picked the berry Kix because it was colors.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I was like, yeah, if I'm going to make garland out of food, at least put colors in it. Even when I was a kid, and then, like, my mom was just like, we're going to do the popcorn garland. I'm like, why? It's going to go stale in, like, 5 minutes. Like, why would you do this? This is disgusting. There's nothing get rancid food on the tree.
It's like you're hanging up cuts of meat on the tree.
Oh, Christmas tree.
I want to go to that Christmas party.
That's how you trim a tree.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a prime rib,
tree.
sausage.
Here's a T-bone for you and me.
Yeah, like cartoon T-bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The perfect bone.
One thing I remember about like cereals growing up were when they came up with the cereals that like it would come in the little cups. That way you could just pour your milk right into it,
No bowl required.
The singles to go.
Oh, see, you had the plastic cups. I remember when those bastards try and got you to think that you could open up the little cereal boxes and pour your milk straight into that shit.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, let's just pour milk in the cardboard boxes.
Ruin that whole thing.
You know what was always disappointing? Like the toy in the box, which by the way they don't really do
It
anymore.
depends on the company. Some people had some okay-ish toys.
He's got a point
What I was going to say is the ones where it's like, you know what your toy is? It's a funny spoon to eat your cereal with. I'm like,
Hey, I still have my Trix color changing spoon. Thank you very much.
What's worse than that is when they're like, hey, you can get this kind of okay toy by eating like 16 boxes of cereal and sending in the UPC.
See, sending in those proof of purchases, like, what kid has the patience for that?
None. You throw the box out. You're like, oh, wait, I needed that box.
By the time it gets back to you, you already have probably received 3 or 4 better toys.
Yeah.
And then it comes in the mail and you're like, yeah.
I forgot this even. What? When did we get this?
It's a Hot Wheels that's not die casted in the slightest. It's got wagon wheels.
I really liked, when Post cereals would do the baseball cards. I really enjoyed that growing up.
Yeah. Now they're doing, like, download a free audiobook.
Yeah, that's exactly
from audible.com.
It's like, yeah, and occasionally there for a while they were putting, like, CDs on them, like, software.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that.
Yeah, they were giving away, like, AOL and shit.
It's like that zero disc they couldn't get rid of.
Here, have a free week of
slap
AOL.
them on some honeycomb and out the door it goes.
Yeah.
Honeycomb was a cereal that, like, it tasted alright, but it would just shred your mouth.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You never had that issue? Where
I've never had that with cereal. Some people say Captain Crunch does that to them.
Oh, yeah. Captain Crunch
I never had that problem either.
Let's talk about Captain Crunch a second.
All right.
Oh.
Captain Crunch is one of those cereals that, on its own, the regular version, this is god-awful. It's terrible. What are those little pieces anyway? Like, when I was a kid, I always thought they were rafts.
I'm not sure.
Because I was like, well, he's a captain, so it's got to be something like nautical, like a boat or something. So I thought it was a raft. And then it's like when they made Crunch Berries, I was like, well, this don't make any damn sense. My theory just got shot to hell.
Berries on rafts.
Well, I just saw an image of this yesterday. They now have mini sprinkled donut.
Yes.
Captain Crunch.
What the shit is
I saw that.
It's like Homer Simpson's cereal or
There's
something.
like no themes at all with cereal anymore. It's just like
chocolate
Trix.
donut cereal. That's what you need in the morning.
It's just like Trix is no longer shapes. They're just balls.
Yeah.
And there are people that are like, oh, it's because you're an adult. You can't see the tricks anymore. It's like, no, fuck you. They turned them into balls.
It's because you're an adult.
They look like multicolored rabbit poops is what they look
Really?
like. Yeah, that's what I'm just picturing that.
Well,
makes sense, right?
At least it follows some kind of a theme.
Yeah.
They didn't get rid of the rabbit.
That poor bastard.
You know who was like a really awesome cereal mascot was Sugar Bear.
I was just gonna say,
For Sugar Smacks.
Sugar Bear didn't give 2 fucks about anything, but he beat the shit out of anybody that came in his way.
He sounded like Bing Crosby, which is fitting because Bing Crosby used to beat his children. So,
Yeah.
like, it's just perfect.
Sugar Bear's like, can't get enough of that child abuse.
Grindcast in no way, shape, or form supports child abuse.
I thought you were going to say support Sugar Bear.
Or anything that he stands for. We don't support you, Sugar Bear, on your stance on child abuse.
Well, there goes our cereal deal.
So, either of you used to eat Sugar Smacks at all?
Yes. The weird thing I realized...
The mascot Diggum, the frog.
Yep.
The weird thing I realized growing up when I was a kid is that if you eat Smacks, your pee smells like Smacks.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's kind of like asparagus.
Yeah. So, guys, if you're going to have some fun with the woman at nighttime, eat a shit ton of Smacks. It's going to do her well.
Stop it.
The more you know.
But, like, when you think about, like, cartoon cereal mascots, they all seem to be, like, a little unhinged.
Oh, yeah.
A little unhinged.
Like they belong on Animaniacs.
Like Sonny from Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally should have been. He should have been in an institution.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how you would go cuckoo over that shitty cereal.
I'm like, sir, you've got issues. You should be on medication right now.
And then you got Toucan Sam. It's like his nose. All it smells is his own cereal.
Didn't he get killed and replaced with his, like, nephews or something?
Really?
I'm
like,
I've seen the Little Birds. I know what you're talking about.
I've not seen him in any other commercials.
I love
though.
it when my mind's in the gutter. I see the Little Birds.
Also, the hand gesture. I mean, the little ones. The little tiny birds.
But yeah, like, I have not seen a commercial. I can't remember a commercial with him in it. It's just like his nephews, and they're like treasure hunters now. What happened to Toucan Sam?
It's like it turned into DuckTales.
Except Scrooge McDuck was killed by Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with this canon.
What I want to know right now is why in the hell can I only get Frankenberry and Boo Berry around Halloween anymore?
And Count Chocula, too.
And
I thought he was around all the time.
No, they're all like kind of becoming
and
seasonal.
Fruit Brute.
Oh, yeah. Which out of those three, Boo Berry was always my favorite.
Yeah, me too. And I think that might have been because I couldn't get it as often.
I think I liked him because the ghost always looked high on the box.
He's like, cereal man.
Well, like even in the commercials, they're all like, Frankenberry's like, "Rawr, Frankenberry." He just comes in and says, "What's up, guys?"
Frankenberry kind of looked like a steampunk Frankenstein's monster because he had like pipes and stuff coming out of him. I never understood
anymore.
that.
Yeah, he had like chimneys coming out of his head.
They changed his design to look a lot more kid-friendly.
Oh, okay.
Like a steam whistle coming out of his brain.
He's just like a pink Frankenstein now. Monster. Frankenstein monster, excuse me.
So now, like, our mascots are just going to be colored shapes. It's just going to be different grimaces on every box.
Well, one good thing is that we still have Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
He should retire.
Who's been through several voiceover actors, but I still think my favorite Tony the Tiger voiceover actor was Thurl Ravenscroft.
Well, yeah. He was the one that started it.
Yeah. He was the one that sang the Mr. Grinch song.
You said yup like you were disappointed with yourself.
No, I'm not disappointed at all. I'm very happy.
I am too.
Yep.
Just like to share a moment here and think about Thurl Ravenscroft.
That was
Greatest names of all time.
best last name ever.
It is pretty excellent. We should all change our names to that.
Yeah,
First
this is
and
Ravenscroft cast. Oh man!
But yeah,
so what was like some of the cereals that you ate that you're just kind of like, even as a kid, you're like, I like this, but I don't know why, because I probably shouldn't, because this isn't a kid's cereal.
Oh, Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran?
Yeah,
Raisin Bran is excellent, but then I came out with Raisin Bran Crunch.
Crunch.
That's very.
I remember the commercial for that. Even it was just like a bunch of fucking stoners wake up. They just eat some of it, and then they just go right back to sleep.
That's a great commercial.
I remember that.
God damn it.
I was like, yeah. Because that came out around, like, when I graduated, like, in that summertime, I was like, yeah. Just wake up, watch a little dude, where's my car? Eat some Raisin Crunch, go right back to sleep.
We kind of lived that a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Honestly, I would eat Wheaties, but I never really liked it.
I hated Wheaties.
Like, if I had it,
the breakfast of bullshit.
If my mom had bought it and it's like the only cereal, I'm like, fuck, I guess I'm eating Wheaties today.
Wheaties, the breakfast of, why the hell did you buy Wheaties? It was on sale.
And then there's like,
it's no excuse.
There's like those cereals that they have so many different versions of that you're like, I wonder if
Captain
they just...
Crunch is one of them.
No, I'm thinking of Cheerios.
Oh, yeah.
Cheerios has like 90 different versions.
Cheerios, whole
you got
grain
Honey Nut,
Cheerios,
whole grain, banana nut, strawberry cream, multigrain, frosted, chocolate, peanut butter now.
Peanut butter?
They have peanut butter Cheerios.
Did you say apple cinnamon yet?
Apple cinnamon. They also have yogurt Cheerios.
Yeah.
Honey Nut.
You said that.
Yeah, I said Honey Nut.
And the original.
Yeah. So, like, just...
But
I'm sure there's more than that.
We've listed so many that I can't even keep up.
Yeah, I'm sure there's even more than that, but that's 10 right off the top of my head
Special
right there.
K has a fair amount. Probably not anywhere near as Cheerios, but Special K has a fair amount.
Special K is such a bullshit cereal brand. They're like, just eat Special K for your lifetime and you'll lose 6 pounds. Here's Chocolate Delight Crunch, because you know chocolate helps you lose weight.
Special
So,
K.
like, because who loves pouring chocolate into cold milk and eating it?
I always associate Special K cereal with Tab soda for some reason. Like I just like link those two together. It's like that was how you got skinny in the 80s. You ate Special K, you drank Tab.
You win.
Yeah,
Game over.
You win.
Every now and then you indulged on some grape nuts.
I didn't care for grape. Oh God, grape nuts.
I swear to God, that was literally cardboard shavings.
That's something that should have never
Like-
been existed.
Disgusting cereal.
Packaged
Even the
cereal.
box shows pictures of like somebody putting like berries in it. It's like, yeah, please,
You're not doing it.
Wait a minute, no.
if you eat this the way it is, you're never gonna buy it again.
I mean, thank God the sun put 2 scoops in my Raisin Bran, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, even so, I would still cut up bananas and put it in that though.
And now, like
In Raisin Bran?
Yeah.
nowadays,
You've never done that?
No. Can't say I had.
nowadays too, there's like crazy cereals out there. Like, well, I know this isn't recent, but I remember when they made Reese's Puffs.
They still do.
Oh dear God, did I go on a fucking like
They're good.
narcotic binge when that came out?
You know.
I fucking would finish them like the dust in the bottom, like empty in the bag out like it's a fucking wood
That's why
chipper
we need a
bag.
camera so somebody could have seen that.
You know,
Yeah.
another really good cereal they don't make it in the States anymore, but you can get in South Korea. Oreo-O's.
Oh, yeah.
Guess who's moving?
Why does that still exist there?
I don't know why, but you can buy Oreo-O's in South Korea. It's a really odd place to sell them because Americans would buy them.
I also love the movement right now for the whole like natural cereals that are like the health food cereals, which basically like
Kashi.
granola in a 4-ounce bag.
Yeah.
And they sell it for the same price of like a family size bag of cereal.
I do
like bare naked.
I do like the post Great Grains banana nut
Those are
crunch.
good. Yes, those are
That's
good.
good.
Yeah. And then there was
But they're never on sale.
I like how they I also liked how there was like a moment in time where like they made like the healthy cereals and they named them like the whitest things possible. Like you had like Banana Nut Crunch and then there was like Blueberry Morning.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Like I just picture a dad like in a fucking corded turtleneck sweater, like going out to the kitchen, like he puts his Folgers on the percolator and he just like pours a bowl of Blueberry Morning. He's like, it's good to be white.
It's so true.
God damn, do I love these Dockers and being white.
I gotta see an image of this fucking cereal.
What, Blueberry Morning? Oh,
yeah.
It's the most
It's so
boring cereal box art ever. It's just like the close-up of the bowl, and it just says Blueberry Morning, and blueberries in blue, and mornings in black, and that's it.
That's it.
That's all it is.
Apparently they updated it slightly.
Oh, what's it look like now? I gotta tell people. That's terrible.
They got a blueberry muffin on it now.
It's just like it has like the ribbon design for the logo, so it's just like it looks like a support ribbon.
It kind of looks like Betty Crocker cupcake mix kind of thing going on.
Yeah, it does. I like how they put muffins next to the cereal. It's like, this is what you wish it tasted like.
Well, that's like, and there's commercials for cereals back in the day. There was like a part of this complete breakfast, and there was like toast and eggs and orange juice and milk.
Yeah, it was like, who's eating all this shit? Paul Bunyan? What fucking little kid's like, I need a glass of milk because it's already in my cereal.
Grapefruit.
Yeah, I need half a grapefruit, some s'mores, some toast.
Cup of orange juice, 2 eggs, 2 strips of bacon,
Yeah.
slice of ham.
Yeah.
That's like the shit you
steak.
see on a restaurant menu for breakfast. You're like, who the fuck eats all that?
That guy.
And then there's the guy that works at General Mills. What the fuck you looking at?
Jerry.
There's Jerry over there with his fucking movie popcorn bowl size of Lucky Charms. 5 eggs.
You've got to admit that at one point, and I think we'll get this out there, and I think we'll move on.
Yeah.
You had to have gotten a giant bowl, like a mixing bowl, out of the cupboard and put your cereal in that. Everybody's done that, right?
Well, I've done it to get the prize. Did you do that to eat it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've had some Saturday mornings where it's like, okay, I'm going to eat this huge bowl of cereal.
Okay, no, I did that once when I first moved out because I didn't want to do dishes. And it was just like that humongous bowl that you never use for anything. Every house has one. You never use it for anything. Like, maybe every now and then, like, for the 4th, you bust it out, you put fruit salad in it, and then nobody eats it because it looks gross.
Chips and popcorn in it.
Yeah. So, like, I took that out, and I was just like... And then, like, you had this big bowl, and then you had the smallest spoon left. Because, again, you didn't wash dishes. So it was like, that was the only spoon you had left.
You had a little tiny spoon, yeah.
You're, like, eating with, like, a demi-spoon. It was like...
It's either that or the biggest spoon you have, and you really feel like an asshole.
Yeah.
It's like somebody walks in.
You're like a ladle.
You eating a Giant's breakfast over there?
And then, of course, when you do the big bowl, you always, like, you get to that bottom of the bag and then all the sugar flakes.
Yep.
And then you stir it into the milk because then it just becomes dessert.
So true.
All right, I guess that's it for cereals.
Yeah.
That was the last thing.
Topic.
You wanted to get it out there,
yeah.
So. You know what? I had this discussion topic down a week or two ago. We never got to it. And this kind of will tie in tandem with what we just talked about.
All right.
There was a study done, now this was over in England, or UK, whatever, you know, that area of the world. Foreigners. They did a study that 23% of kids considered video gaming to be a workout.
I do.
What? Well, I guess if everybody else would do it the way you do it. I mean, I used to do that for a while too. Like, I would play Halo Online and I'd be on fucking my elliptical playing it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, yeah, if you do that, then yeah. But if you're just sitting on a fucking couch being like, yeah, Master Chief, yeah, it's like, man, you're really breaking a sweat there with those thumbs.
They're rocking back and forth with the AC off.
Yeah, you and your thumbs of thunder down there.
I know, like. For me, I remember, like, years and years and years ago, like, the big selling point for video games was it improves your hand-eye coordination. And it's like, they were like, oh, it's exercise for your mind. And, like, that's how they were trying to sell it to parents who were like, I still have an image of Pac-Man burned onto my TV because Atari broke my TV.
Right.
Atari broke my TV.
People were like that. That was like a kind of like the stigma for video games there for a while. Like, if you leave it on too long, it burns it into the screen. And I'm like, well, that's because leave it on that long.
Maybe you turn it off.
That's because back in the day, TVs were self-aware. They're like, what is this? This ain't Pac-Man. Get the shit out of here. But this looks like a hamburger trying to eat pizzas.
What?
You can, you could say things like on the Wii, they really pushed a lot of exercise stuff. I think there's a Jillian Michaels Wii game.
I'd say they did the
EA Active.
They did in the beginning when, like, Nintendo was like, yeah, we're going to actually try and make it really feel like you're swinging a bat or throwing a bowling ball. Then toward the end, they're just like, yeah, just wave it.
I mean, they did add things like Wii Fit with the Wii Fit board and whatnot, but that's more like calisthenics. It's not really like
See, but the thing about Wii Fit, though, and I played it, after a while, you're just going to get gold medals and everything. Because it's just like, oh, they're like, do the max, like, they're like, do jackknife sit-ups, do 10 of them. That's the max reps. Fit, it's like, what?
Wii Fit it's in the name of the controller. It's all about balance. Like, I can be overweight, and I can still do good at Wii Fit because I have good balance. It's like...
Yeah.
Balance is important.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good thing to have, but, like, Wii Fit is kind of another funny thing, like, when we talk about Amiibo stuff, is that it was hard to get. I remember a time when you could not get Wii Fit, like, the board and the game together.
Oh, yeah.
And now you go out to yard sales and they're everywhere.
Right, yeah. Yep.
But I remember, like, EA did a game called EA Active, where I think you had, like, a thing that you attached to your arm that you put the Wiimote in, and then, like, you would, like, kind of, like, jog with it and stuff. But, like...
Why can't everybody just get an activator?
This reminded me of the Kinect sports and whatnot.
Yeah.
So goddamn dumb.
You want to work out, just
or
play track. Just play track and field with the
Oh, the power pad.
The power pad. That's a workout.
That is a workout. You can't do that.
You can't win.
You can't win.
No. You actually, yeah. You can run as fast as you possibly can, and it's not going to register it any faster than it wants to.
No.
You're running in molasses in fucking January.
I feel like this percentage should be a lot lower.
It should be.
Than what it is. And this scares me about, like, and I hate to get on this soapbox, but the future of America, like...
It's going to all end up like Wall-E. The future of America. Yeah. It's the future of everywhere.
Wall-E.
It's all going to end up like Wall-E.
We're all just going to be in floating chairs with our iPads dangling in front of our faces.
Can't wait.
Fat as fuck.
I really can't wait.
Yep.
I'll still go to Rivertown.
Can I get the double large chicken parm, please?
Yeah. I'm seriously throwing the other half of that in the trash.
Why haven't you already?
I don't know. I had that feeling like if I just tell people to throw out food, I feel like it's insulting.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't know if there's any starving people that listen to the show, but...
I hope so. I'm about to eat.
They're not missing much if you throw the parm away. It's all right.
If they're spending their money to listen to this show and you're not eating, you need some courses in finances.
Some people are terrible with money.
Well, yeah. This is true. 23%.
That's insane.
It's a staggering amount.
I still don't understand.
Somebody's gotta be joking around. It's like an inside joke. Like, hey, put down yes. It's gonna be hilarious.
Right?
It's gonna be hilarious.
Talking to a bunch of kids, it's like, is workout exercise? And they're like, of course not, but yes.
You realize what you just said, right?
Yeah, it's workout exercise.
Wait, yeah. It's a workout exercise. Hey, it's hard brain time again.
It's hard brain time here on the show.
Dude, after a week of editing the audio and all the videos and shit, my brain gets fried.
Dude, I say shit wrong and stupid every day. I say shit! But you know what? People will listen, they'll laugh, and I just like, whatever, you know?
We're good online, though.
That's why
we belong online.
We belong online.
We belong online. I
want that t-shirt.
What's our new slogan? We belong online.
At one point in time, I did think that I could make it in like radio or something like that, but I was like, no, I say shit weird all the time. I can't be on radio.
See, I never thought I could until like Nipsey started working on the X, and I was like, yeah, I got a shot.
Oh yeah, you have a chance. Yeah, exactly.
He just gets on there, he's like, welcome to the X Fair. Somebody goes that way, hear a song like, jabroni, hang up on you. This is great radio. I
don't know how to follow that up.
I don't know. That's what he does.
But, yeah, I just think a bunch of people were just fucking around. They're just like, yeah, video games is exercise. Check.
Yeah. I mean, I know sometimes capture the flag matches can get my heart really pumping.
I mean, sometimes I get sweaty palms under the controller, but...
I hear that music come on, like, da-da-da-da, I'm just like, pouring.
I'm really in the zone.
Let's get in the trenches, Chief. Da-da-da-da.
You're just like diving and doing rolls on the floor.
It's like Jerry comes over to play games with me.
That's what it is.
I'm getting a workout.
Like when Nintendo first came out, and people would like play Mario, and they try to make him jump farther by moving with the controller. They would like.
I fucking hate when people do that. Oh my god!
So you mentioned that. I could see you getting a workout if you pretend like you're playing games like they do in the movies, or you're just slapping every button possible.
Like Bo Bridges and
like Bo Bridges and the Wizard.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm gonna get the like whipping the damn controller around.
You can't tell me you don't hate when people do that. Like when they're driving, they have to...
Oh yeah.
It's like, stop it! It does nothing.
Yeah, it does.
All you're doing is looking like a jackass. Yeah. Stop it.
You know, I just want to real quick. I want to put this in here. We were talking about how like when people play games and movies and it looks fake as shit. Mm-hmm. My favorite one is in the 40-year-old version when Paul Rudd's playing with Seth Rogen. And they're doing like the, you know how I know you're gay? The way he's holding the controller, like he's got it like on his lap and he's just like doing like 2-finger tapping with it. Like it's a fucking keyboard. I'm like, Paul Rudd, like you're supposed to be the guy who's in with everything. You're the old guy that knows all the young stuff.
I knew somebody whose mom, when she would play Nintendo, would sit the controller down on a table and she would use her 2 fingers, her middle finger and her index finger on the A and B buttons, and then she would use her pointer finger on the other hand to move the D-pad. And I would just sit there and go, "What the hell are you doing? It's not a keyboard."
That's how I play. That's how I play Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Available right now on Grinded Gaming on YouTube.
We're selling it.
We're selling it.
We're selling it.
All 3 seasons.
I'd watch that show.
I'll hold out for the special features.
You should. Yeah. 2 years from now.
Oh, there's supposed to be special features.
We deleted all that.
Well, like the special features would be us setting the room up.
Yeah. Even that was more difficult than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the second time. The first time, it wasn't so bad.
Oh, yeah, for Streets of Rage, we had a horrible time. And then we're like, sit down, we're like, oh, yeah, we're not using composites. Gotta get switched to high definition. We're in the future now.
Future.
Well, you know what? I think we're going to have to end this episode with that conclusion to the topic I brought up. We didn't really talk about it at all. But that's how this show goes. We're good on the internet.
Yes, indeed.
We're good online. We belong there. So, who wants to tell everybody where they can find us?
Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah. Quiz time. Do you remember where we are?
America?
You can find us in America.
You can find us on the YouTubes todays, because we now have a Let's Play channel called Grinded Gaming, where we are currently at 3 episodes.
3 episodes of Zombies Ate My Neighbors,
and then we'll be having
1 episode in a Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage 2. You can also find us at Blueberry. That's with 2 R's.
BLUBRRY. Blueberry.
Download directly to your Apple device from iTunes, the way Senor Bacon does.
See.
You can find us at grindedword.com, our hosted site, where you can download and stream, right? No.
You can just stream.
Just stream.
Grindcast.libsyn.com.
The podcast source.
That's our official podcast site.
And
the podcast source is the app that we're featured on.
Indeed. You can also go to Comic Connections and pick up a business card.
Yeah, if you want to drive all the way. You can go there and buy awesome comics, too. Yeah. The great store. The new store is awesome. And you go in there Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I'll be there. You can tell me how much you hate me.
So what am I missing? I know.
I think that was it.
Yeah. I feel like I'm missing something.
I mean, you kind of threaded the needle in a different fashion than I do, so. I read it all down the annotations anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Indeed.
None of this matters.
None of this matters. We're going to die eventually.
All right, everybody. I thank you so much for paying attention. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for paying attention during this whole show.
Well, way to ruin the ending. I always do because I'm terrible at my job.
Hard brain time.
Fuck. I'm blaming it on that Parmesan We'll end the damn episode.
Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah!